Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles.
All right, welcome everybody to Cornersville High School, where we have Summertown taking on Giles County. Men's action here. Former district foes the previous 2 years. So we thought we were through with Giles County, but as this Thanksgiving tournament turned out, we're facing them here in the second match. Clint Brazier is a no-show so far, so I have our two fill-ins who seem to always fill in when I need them to, with the minutes notice. So we have China Harrington and Olivia Riggs up here calling. Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
You got the rosters?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. So I'll let you take it from here.
All right. So Burleson missed one early there. We got Burleson, Blackwood, Sherman, and Bennett on the floor for Summertown. For Giles County, we've got Howard, Brown, Brewer, and Coffee. Let's see. Howard 2, he's going to set up a play here to Howard. I believe those would probably be brothers. Blocked, I think Grayson got a block there. Rebound by Kurt. Grayson pushes it down the floor to Kaysen. Kaysen goes up, no call. Oh, we got a block call. Hard hit there for Giles County.
That was a hard hit. I mean, he was going up for a block and just made some awkward contact. Hit the floor hard. So we lost. Did we lose Olivia?
Yeah, she said she had to go get ready.
Oh, well, what
so
kind
she
of
might be
excuse
back
is that?
here.
She does play the game after us. So, well, I guess we'll take a quick timeout here and go to one commercial or so as he's walking. Well, he's getting up.
He's getting up here.
He's
so
getting up.
Looks like they're going to get a sub in the game, though. Kelly is going to come in for number 10, Brewer.
So these two teams played each other, of course, 2 times in the regular season. And Giles County won both of them. One time was a landslide where they just could not miss.
Well, I will tell you, Will, like, you can't take this Giles County team based on what he'll have later in the season because he still does not have his football boys.
Oh, wow.
So his football team is still
good
playing.
Point. Yeah, that's right. And
Blackwood's good for this first one.
Nothing has even slowed that football team down yet in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, we went and ate last night after our game, and we ran into some players that we knew played basketball, and we were talking to him, and he said, well, to be honest with you, I really don't even know because we haven't touched a basketball. We're still playing football.
All right.
Brown down the floor here. We're going to pull up a 3, and it's no good. Rebound,
in and out.
Kurt to Grayson. Grayson's going to push it here, push it out, go up for 2, and it's good.
Wow. He lost his grip. Just
Kelly
right before he hit
Howard.
the floor, he managed to get that shot off and it went in.
Howard to Coffee. Coffee's going to be called for a travel. Quick turnover there.
The second time Summertown played Giles was at Summertown, and Summertown had them until the last few seconds. And then just an unfortunate foul on the free throw lane where we had everybody back but one person. That one person committed a foul. Giles County hit their free throws and ended up winning by 1, I think.
Grayson's going to skip it over to Bennett. Bennett up for 3, no good. Rebound, Sherman on the rebound, tries to save it. Throws it to Kelly. Kelly to Howard, pushing it down the floor. Howard to Coffee. Coffee for 3, and it's up and it's good. Kurt's going to come into Grayson. Grayson's going to kind of slow it down, looks like here.
I wonder how many of their football players are missing.
Grayson's up and good.
How many basketball players are missing because of football?
Yeah, I really don't know. And like I said, I mean, I do know he graduated. It looks like his point guard and the shooting guard maybe both graduated last year. So Coffee up, and it's good for a 15-footer.
Well, I remember that name from last year.
Grayson's going to bring the ball down the floor here. Kick over to Bennett. Bennett thought about it with 15-footer up, no good. Rebound, the opposite side by Giles County. It's going to be knocked away by Blackwood. Sherman's going to pick it up. Blackwood, oh, hard hit there. They called him for a shooting foul, so he's going to go to the line for 2. Graham Howell's at the table to check in.
China, did you see all the threes that Summertown hit yesterday?
Yes.
I wish they had saved a few for today.
Exactly. We were actually talking about that on the way home. I told Cody, I said, I wish the girls could shoot like that, and share the love a little bit, because it looked like it didn't matter who was throwing it up, it was going in.
I mean, little everybody. I think everybody on the team had a three.
Yeah. Blackwood's second one's
I
good.
mean, post player John Colby Stanley came off the bench there at the end and hit a three. Graham had a three. Jackson had a three. Kurt had a three. Sherman's had a plethora of threes.
Howard bringing the ball down the floor for Giles County.
And today they may not hit one.
Coffee. Yeah, that's just how the game goes sometimes. Coffee up for three, and it's no good. Rebound, Burleson. Grayson pushing it down the floor here. Jackson's going to spot up. Nope. Oh, tips it over.
That.
He goes up for good. 2 points there. Good shot fake there by Jackson Bennett.
I don't think Jackson was expecting that.
No, Howard brings it down the floor. This up, no good. Rebound, Grayson knocked out of bounds. Oh! I think the official may have missed that one there. It's knocked out of bounds. Oh, we're going to have a little communication here. It's going to be black ball.
It's the right call, as we're showing on the replay.
Burleson into Bennett. Bennett's going to bring it down the floor.
There's Clint.
He's going to push it to Kurt.
Clint looks at his watch and says, hey, I was early. I was
Kurt
12
to
minutes
Grayson.
early.
Yeah, that's right. Grayson, no, this is no good. Rebound, number 3. Brown. Brown to Howard. Howard to Brown. Brown thought about a 3. 15-footer up for Brown is no good. Rebound on the opposite side there by Kelly. Kelly to Howard. Back to Coffee. Coffee deep for 3. And it's no good. Rebound Burleson. Burleson's going to kick out to Bennett. Bennett's up for 3, and it's good.
All right. Well, they did hit a 3 today. Maybe it will continue. Hey, I'll take half the threes we hit yesterday.
Exactly. Howard's going to bring it down the floor here. Thrown over to Howard. Brown up for 3, no good. Rebound Grayson. Grayson's going to push up to Kurt. Kurt's up for 2, no good. Rebound Graham Howell. He's out of bounds.
Yeah,
Turnover.
Kurt just caught it a little bit too far into the goal. Did the best he could with that.
Brewer's going to check back in, number 10. He's the one that went down early there, so that's good to see him back up and moving. Howard's going to bring it down the floor for Giles County. Howard to Howard. Howard's up for 2. Oh, good. He's going to be fouled.
Is that the foul? Foul on Grayson, I bet?
Either Grayson or Kurt. Yeah, he's going to call it on Grayson. It'll be his first, team's second. Howard will be at the line to shoot 2. It's good.
Try to get us some other I know Lawrence County's playing right now.
Yeah, I believe Lawrence County boys, they said, started at 4 o'clock. Howard's second one's up, and it's good. Grayson's going to bring it down the floor, throw it to Graham Howell. Graham back to Jackson Bennett. Bennett's going to drive back out to Grayson. Grayson up for 3, and it's no good. Rebound, Kurt knocks it back in for 2. Howard to bring it down the floor for Giles County. He's going to bring it out, He's going to set up a play here. Howard's going to drive. It's up, and it's no good. Rebound, Bennett. Bennett's going to be fouled by Howard on the rebound.
Change his shot a couple of times on the way up.
Yeah, he made him that was, if you're going to let him drive in, at least alternate it.
So we got Lawrence County playing, well, I can't get the score. I see the game going on.
Grayson going to bring it down the floor. Knocked out of bounds by Howard. Grayson picks it back up. He got called for an over and back call there. I'm not real sure.
Lawrence County's leading 40-21 over Marion County.
Howard into Brewer. Brewer to hand off to Coffee. Coffee's going to drive. Pull back, 15-footer. It's up. No good. Rebound, Kurt Burleson. Grayson to bring it down. Grayson gets tipped out by Howard. Kurt's right behind him to pick it up. Kurt to Howell. Howell back to Burleson. Burleson up for 2. No good. Rebound, Brown. Oh, sorry, Brewer. Brewer to Howard. Howard to kick out to Howard. Howard to drive up, and it's got to travel.
Giles County coach disagrees with that.
Grayson going to bring the ball down the floor here. Back over to Kurt. Kurt to Graham. Graham to Grayson. Grayson gets pulled there for a reach by Howard. That'll be Howard's second, team fourth. Into Kurt. Back to Grayson. Grayson's going to drive, go up for two, and it's good.
Nice move.
Giles County coach wants a timeout. He wants to discuss here something.
Yeah, let's see if he's going to talk to his team or talk to the referee here. All right, well, we'll take a quick commercial break with them. You're watching Summertown Giles County basketball on the X Sports Network.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
And we're back here at Cornersville. Giles County to bring it down the floor here. It's going to be Howard. Over to Kelly. It's going to be a turnover to Sherman. Sherman's going to bring that ball down the floor, cutting it over to Grayson. Grayson's going to drive, kick out to Bennett. Bennett up for three, and it's no good. Rebound, Coffee. Coffee's going to push it down the floor. It's going to be pushed down the floor to Brown. Brown goes up for two, no good. Rebound, Kelly. Kelly's up for two, and it's good. Burleson going to bring it, push it up to Bennett. Bennett's going to bring it down the floor. Back to Burleson. Burleson to Sherman. Sherman, nice pick
pass.
And roll. Up for
beautiful.
good, and it's good.
You can't execute that better.
Howard's going to bring it down the floor. Behind the back move there. Great move. Up for two, and it's blocked by Burleson. It's going to go out of bounds.
I'd like to welcome Clint Brazier to the game.
Yeah, I thought I was on time. Thought it was the earliest I ever been late, and apparently I'm late.
Yeah, you walked in with 12 minutes before the schedule time, but it was already started.
Yeah.
Coffee takes a drive, goes up for two. It's going to be a foul on the floor by Graham Howe.
It does look like we're off to a good start against a really athletic Giles County team. I don't know if you guys touched on. I did talk to Coach Nick Campbell earlier today, and he is without four of his athletes, and he said four of probably his main seven. But still in football as they're still trying to make that state championship run. But good start here for your Summertown.
Hey, Clint, was Coffee the one that hit all the threes against us last year?
He scored several against us, and he did hit a lot of threes in the game at Giles County.
Right.
But no, the senior last year, I think had 30 at Summertown, and I think he hit 9.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Grayson's going to handle it there, go up. He's going to be fouled by Kelly. Grayson's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Now, Clint, is this Carter Kelly, the baseball player?
Yes.
So he has signed with Georgia, is that right?
Yes, going to Georgia. Good pitcher.
I'm glad they're not in our district in baseball, well, baseball or basketball for that matter. But we faced Giles County the last game of the season, but it's just a friendly game this time.
Host of new referees. Only one I recognize, the guy across the way, he was calling when I was playing, so he's older than water. But these other two, I don't know them. Hadn't never seen them before. See Mr. Frierson over here to our left. He may be supervising.
Yes, he's the new assigner this year. Howard's going to go to Kelly.
And Grayson did knock down one out of them two. Sorry while I was flapping my gums.
Howard's going to drive in. Oh, that's going to be a walk. Oh, he's going to call a jump ball. I'm not real sure I agree with that one.
I'm liking the look on Coach Long and Coach Campbell's face on some of these calls. It's a good thing it's two really good friends coaching each other instead of heated rivals.
So, Clint, we've got a couple of UT stars as assistant coaches today, right, on each team?
Yeah, Vincent Yarborough and Tyler Smith. We got University of Tennessee royalty sitting on the bench for both squads.
Isn't that the truth? We should let them have a dunk contest at halftime or something.
Grayson's going to pull it out, looks like, for the last shot here. Over to Bennett. Bennett's going to hold.
Hard time holding against a team this athletic.
I was about to say, in this long, they're pretty long. Grayson's going to drive, go up. He's going to 15-footer, and it's good.
It's his specialty, isn't it?
Howard bring it down the floor here. Over to Howard.
Not going to get a shot off. Well, maybe he does.
No good. That's going to end it for the first quarter here. Your Summertown Eagles 20, Giles County 9. They just got to keep the defense on it here.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back in a few minutes watching Summertown basketball on X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at.
Okay, big thanks to Miss China Harrington for filling in for me being late. This is Clint Brazier. Also want to give a big shout out to our good buddy, Mr. J.P. Plant in the house with us tonight. Rode up here with me to watch Giles County, who's been covering, helping Coach Campbell out, and he's sitting up here with me and Will tonight. But Bennett with it now for Summertown. They do the lob on the reverse. It got away from Burleson, Kurt Burleson that is, a little bit, but he tracked it down, puts it up and in for a first-point basket here in this second quarter.
I'm liking the ball movement I've seen so far.
Kason Howard now with it for Giles County. Over in the corner to Coffee. Now it looks like we're going to get a check in the middle of the floor. And Will, who won the girls' game before this one started? Moore County?
Moore County blew out Cornersville.
So that was your running clock.
That was your running clock, yeah.
Good set design inbound play where Summertown just got lost to Carter Kelly. He'll finish the easy layup for two.
And Huntland beat Spring Hill yesterday, so we're playing Huntland, I take it.
Yes, I knew that one. Trying to force feed one down to Kurt, gets away from him a little bit. Credit Malachi Brown. Very pesky defense. This Giles County bunch gets their hands on a lot of loose balls. That's Sherman with it. Hands off to Grayson. Goes in. Grayson goes in. He's going to get fouled. Grayson will go to the line to shoot two. And ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome in my help, Mr. J.P. Plant. J.P., how you doing, my friend?
All right, Clint. Will?
How you doing, man?
Oh, well.
It's the first time I've ever been on a microphone with you.
It sounds good to be on with you, Will.
And I want to give a big shout out to Ben Luna. He texted him, and Ben knows that JP covers Giles County a lot, could help me out on this a lot. And JP and I thought we were actually getting here early.
I know.
We showed up, and it's 4 minutes into the game. And, me and him both had our stat sheets, rosters ready. And like I said, thank you, China, for filling in until we could take over. Coffee with it after Grayson misses both free throws. Trying to work on Howell. Throws it right to Grant Burleson. Grant's going to try to feed it up to Bennett. Bennett tried to pump fake, but that doesn't get Coffee up. He's going to have to kick it back out. Long cross-court pass over to Burleson. Pump fakes. Trying to split in the middle. fadeaway, up, rolls around, no good. Rebound Howard. Now stolen away by Sherman. Now stolen away by Brown. Malachi Brown. Up to Howard. Over in the corner. Three-pointer up by Kelly. Misses everything. Ball's being deflected around. Somehow Sherman comes out of their way with it. Gets a little lazy with the pass, and it's stolen away again. Now we're going to get Grayson Burleson.
Resulted in a foul from Grayson.
With a foul. JP, you get to cover this bunch a lot. I know you help Coach Campbell out a lot at Giles County games and stuff. I know he said he's missing 4 key football players, but what are you seeing? Is Coffee your go-to guy though this year for sure?
Yes, yeah. Coffee obviously last year with his height and had some big games in the tournament, and he's certainly a guy they're going to look to. Malachi Brown, an up-and-comer as well, and Latarius Brewer, another young guy that they're looking to get a lot of play time this year.
Right. Of course, Giles County, most people, I don't know if you know, they're not in our district this year. They're in AAA. They'll be in the same district as Lawrence County.
That's right.
This year. So that rivalry will get renewed, and it'll actually mean a little more than it ever has. Coffee goes into the lane. He'll finish that basket for 2.
Yeah, we just have a 4-team district this year.
Yeah, JP and I were talking about it on the way up. It's good for everybody if you're not Summertown or Loretta. Kurt off the glass and in. Much needed point to Summertown. It kind of got a little stagnant after hitting that opening basket to start the quarter. He'll finish that one home, extend the lead back to 11. Coffee spinning in the lane, floater up, spins in and out, no good. Tip off the glass. Kurt comes out with that rebound. Kurt Burleson, that is. Feeds up to Grayson Burleson. Grayson driving in, layup up, no good. We're going to need a blocking foul.
That's probably the right call. I don't think he had position there.
That will be on number 25, Mason Lane.
We'll watch the replay to be sure.
Well, it's interesting seeing Coffee take the ball up. That's something we didn't see against Shelbyville in their opener last Thursday night in a double overtime loss. But he certainly has the handles to do that. And oftentimes, you mentioned about being the go-to guy, Clint. That's one reason to do it, more of an isolation type play.
And me and you, I was bragging off him off air. It's amazing just the steps that young man's taken since Nick Campbell and Tyler Smith have both took over this program.
Missed both free throws.
That's Grayson's 0 for his last 4 from the free throw line. He's going to come away with a steal there, though. Both teams kind of looking a little sloppy right now.
Yeah, you can tell it's still early season.
Yeah, Leighton Sherman bringing it up, handing over to Howell. Howell over to Jackson Bennett. Up the high post. That's Kurt Burleson with it. Hands off to Grayson. Thought about the 3. Now he's going to hand to Kurt. Nothing there as Coffee picks him up. Burleson in the corner, fed down low to Howell. Now hands it right back to Grayson. Jumper won't go, but he gets his rebound, then gets blocked.
Yep.
Blocked by Lane, up to Coffee. Coffee loses the handle of it, though. Leighton Sherman's going to come away with about his 4th steal this quarter. Bennett splits everything, drives in, and misses the left-hand layup. In the corner to Howard, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Grayson Burleson. 3-pointer, pull up, good. Timeout, Coach Westlong. It's a full. We'll take a full with them. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
.411 to go here in the first half. Summertown leads Giles County 27-13. It'll be Giles County's ball coming out of the timeout. Cason Howard running point for Giles County as he crossed the timeline now. Kicks over to Coffee. Javion Coffee feeds up top to Lane. Lane over in the corner to Howard. Howard cross-court pass gets tipped around, almost stolen, and Kurt can't stop his momentum. He's going to pick up a foul there as he trips up Latarius Brewer. I think Brewer is Latarius Brewer, one you were bragging on to me about,
yes.
JP?
Yes, he's grown a lot in the last year and a half as a freshman last year.
Right. Howard spins in, spins back out. Turnaround jumper rolls around, no good. Good move, just couldn't get the jumper to fall. Here comes Grayson with it. Grayson Burleson behind his back, losing the handle a little bit, now kicks out. Sherman had the three, but he passed on it. Feeds it down low to Kurt Burleson. Fade away, good. Good touch by Kurt Burleson. That'll extend the lead to 16 now for Summertown. JP, what do you think of the new rule change with the fouls reset and 5 leads to free throws every quarter?
It's certainly an adjustment, and the players will have to think about it as well. Experiencing it just the first game last Thursday, it felt like there may be more fouls called.
Right.
And so, both teams, of course, Shebel and Giles County went into double overtime, so you had foul trouble just for the length of the game. But it's something to think about. You might get more fouls called.
Right. I told, I said, man, if they had that when I played, I said, I'd average 10 more points a game just on foul shots. But let's see. Kason Howard splits the defense, drives in, and gets an easy layup on the opposite end before we started talking. Summertown is going to turn it over, and then Giles County is going to turn it right back over, trying to feed a long down-court pass to Mason Lane. It'll go out of bounds. Summertown will take back over. I want to remind everybody, stay tuned. Halftime, I'm going to try to get Coach Jeremy Jean to come up here and talk about last night's win and who he's got today. Lob to Kurt, layup, just won't go. Tipped out of bounds. I think they're going to say that goes on off of Leighton Sherman. It'll turn it back over to the Giles County Bobcats. Howard with it now. Trying to work on Bennett. Splits the defense, drives in, layup up off the glass. Couldn't get it to fall, but it gets tipped around. He follows the shot and puts it in. Good job by Kason Howard as he's trimmed the lead from 16 to 12 by himself on 2 consecutive trips.
And Case is just a freshman.
Boy. You don't think Soup's very excited about having that for a few more years? Going to foul away from the ball. We'll see who it's on. That will be on Howard, who we were just bragging on. Just the team third, so no foul shots yet.
Yeah, his brother Deshaun, number 5, is a sophomore, but Kaysen getting the benefit of football still in action for the Bobcats. Right. He's one of those that is getting a start that probably otherwise would not.
Gotcha.
Valuable playing time, though, for him.
Blackwood has checked into the game. Gave Kurt Burleson a break as Leighton Sherman is going to bury a downtown 3. Get Summertown off 29. 32-17 your score. The minute 44 to go in the first half. Coffee gives over in the corner to Lane. Three-pointer bouncing around, no good. Rebound Leighton Sherman. Sherman's going to hand up to Grayson, and he's going to walk it up. Gets the high pick from Blackwood, trying to split the defense. Goes up, off the glass, can't get it to fall. Ball gets tipped around. Let's see, I think they're going to say Deshaun Howard was standing out of bounds when he tried to save that.
He was.
So Summertown will keep it, inbounding under their own goal. Kason Howard will take a break as Malachi Brown will check back in. Fed up top, Jackson Bennett. Lose the handle of it just a little bit as the older brother Howard, Deshaun, just takes it from Bennett. Here comes Giles County on the other end. Latarius Brewer splitting the defense, now kicks out to Coffee for a long 3. Rolls around, no good. Fight for the rebound. Let's see who they say it's going to go off of. I thought it went off of Giles County, JP, but I was not going to be shocked if they didn't call a foul on Summertown for going after it.
I think Coffee shot that from Lewisburg there. That was a long one.
All right. Got both Sherman brothers in now as Grayson Burleson will take a break. So you don't have Grayson Burleson or Kurt Burleson in right now. That's Layton with it in the corner. Feeds up top to Blackwood. Now over to Bennett. Bennett trying to look for a seam. Hands the high post to Howard. Now over to Layton Sherman. Or excuse me, that's Sawyer Sherman. Now Layton with it now. JP, it's just kind of a thing when you call Summertown basketball, you kind of just got to call first names because there's so many kids on the same with the team with the last name.
Yeah, I was writing down the names. I was like, nope, I need an initial there, need an initial there.
Right.
There's a lot of brothers and cousins.
Bennett probably got hacked on the arm, no call, but I think they're going to make it up there as Bennett goes up with three taller defenders standing straight up and is going to get free throws out of it. First free throw by Bennett is good. Andrew Mabry going to check in. He's going to give Layton Sherman a break.
It's just my second time in this gym, but I tell you what, they've done a really nice job. It's got plenty of space on the floor. It's a nice gym.
It's deceivingly bigger than what you would think it is. Bennett makes one of two free throws. Come down. Giles County's going to turn it over. So Summertown's with about 8 seconds to work here before we go to halftime, and then not a very good foul pick up there if you are Jason Coffey. It will send Bennett back to the line with 6 seconds to go.
Yeah, and that was the fifth foul of the quarter, so that gives him 2 shots as opposed to just side out with 6 seconds left.
You're talking about this gym real quick. I'll chime in. They've been very accommodating with our streaming setup here. Like, they're very welcoming, and they said, hey, yeah, take that table up there. I always like it when I can sit up at a table and not a bleacher setup.
Will knows that well, and JP, you know well. Sometimes that don't always work out that way.
No, it doesn't.
Bennett makes both, extends the lead to 18. Giles County has 3 seconds, 2 seconds. At the buzzer, three-pointer rolls around, hits the top bar. Going to turn it over to Summertown with 0.3 seconds to go. I wonder if Summertown's just going to try to get it in and hold it. And they will. That'll take us to halftime. Stay with us. We'll be back interviewing Coach Jeremy Jean and getting ready for second half action here on the Exports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
All right, back at it here where the Summertown Eagles lead Giles County 35-17. We'll go over stats and numbers and everything when JP gets back with us. But for right now, we want to get with Coach Jeremy Jean. Coach, I didn't get to talk to you last night, but a good, hard-fought win against one of your old buddies that coaches and East Hickman that kind of looked like we was going to roll away with it. And then it was like a tale of 2 goals.
Yeah, it was. This goal down here is hard to shoot on, I guess.
I don't know, but both teams had a hard time. But, something I didn't even realize till I went back. I don't know if you think our team played very good defense or not, but 7 field goals?
Yeah.
Is that what East Hickman had, only 7 field goals?
Yeah, 7 field goals. I thought we contested well yesterday. We made them take shots either quicker than they wanted to, but we contested everything. 15, right. I can't think of her last name, but she's going to Lipscomb. And she had 2 points last night. We did a good job of frustrating her and just not letting her get anything easy to get going. But, yeah, I thought defensively we played – we talked about up there Saturday. We need to be playing together. Mm-hmm. Defensively, we were together as we've been in a long time. And it helped because we couldn't score in the second half.
It is, and I even said it on the broadcast sometimes. I said I feel like we're rushing some things against a 2-3 zone. But then, again, you go back and watch it. We also had a lot of wide open threes that we just couldn't get to go in.
Yeah, we did, and that's what they're going to fall.
Yeah,
it's one of those things. We got to keep attacking the rim and not settle for them. And we settled for a couple, not many.
Your scoring was very balanced down the board. A couple with 8, 2 or 3 with 6, 4s, things like that.
Yep.
And low-scoring games, so that's probably going to happen. Yep. But I got to brag on Braylee Burleson a little bit. She only had 3 points last night. I've got my stats aren't official or anything, but that's what I had her with. And then I tell you what, though, you could tell a big difference. She got hurt and came out for a while because I bet she probably had close to 10 rebounds and 10 assists.
Yeah, well, that's what I think she's leading her in assists right now. Her and Em both, I think, are right at 9 or 10. That's what I haven't had a chance to dive into stats yet. But rebounding the ball, that was one of the things that scared me coming into this year because of we're just not very big all the way around. And
not going to out-jump a lot of people,
We're
too.
not, but we're rebounding the ball a whole lot better than I thought we would, which is helping us stay in the upperman game. We stayed in the end. Last night it helped us win that game. Second half, it's one of those things where could have called a couple timeouts to get them calmed down, but we finally, we weren't stalling the ball. It's like, girls, let them come guard.
Yeah.
They can't guard us man-to-man.
Right.
If we extend that zone out, it's basically man-to-man. We can go score, and we did it. We got layup, and free throws.
Right. All right. Well, let's flash forward. You got Huntland tonight. I think they won, about 8 over Spring Hill last night, something like that. What do you know on this Huntland squad? What are you expecting tonight?
They're going to be scrappy. I think they'll play some zone and try to trap us full court, which, I like to see these different teams because it's different things every night.
Do you think they may have that last year at Richland still in the back burner?
Oh, I would if I'm them, yes. But that's what we got to come out swinging first.
Right.
And it's one of those things where I was talking to somebody, I don't know who it was. I feel like some of our girls are putting too much pressure on, I got to play perfect.
Yeah.
And when we're playing 9 or 10 kids, you don't have to play perfect when you're in the first time. You may not play as well, sit down, get a break, come out and play better. And that's what.
And, Coach, you've been coaching high school basketball longer than I've had kids play in high school basketball, but I just really think these Thanksgiving, Christmas tournaments, preseason stuff, girls are not in their routine, and you don't see them shooting as well just because their warm-up's not as well. You get 10 minutes, sometimes maybe even less.
Yeah, it is.
And my big thing to Em and anybody else is just make sure you're loose. Just get
yeah.
out and move around and make sure you're loose and ready to go because, I'm ready for just regular season Tuesday night, Friday night games.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, but that's why we had a shooter in today, so hopefully we can get some shots up and just see the ball go through the rim, and that's what I think it is.
Well, Coach, good luck. Hopefully we'll be talking to you tomorrow night in the boys' game of the championship after we've won the girls' game championship.
That sounds good.
That's Coach Jeremy Jean. We'll be back in just a few minutes getting ready for second half action. Stay with us.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
The Hidden Garden, located just off the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, is your hometown oasis for massage, aesthetics, full hair and nail services, and body waxing. Gift certificates are available, and be sure to follow them on Facebook for their specials. The Hidden Garden, your peace, your place. 222 Pulaski Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or phone 931-762-9799.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Don't settle for streaks, dirt residue, water spots, and weak vacuums that you can get at just any car wash. At all our locations, you will be greeted by a smiling attendant who will pre-wash your car front and back to remove any stubborn bugs and dirt before guiding you through the tunnel, where your car will be treated to the ultimate spa treatment with state-of-the-art equipment and one-of-a-kind wash experience that will give your car a showroom shine. Afterwards, you can help yourself to our free powerful vacuums, cleaning cloths, and glass and surface cleaner for the perfect finishing touch. When it comes to caring for your car, don't settle for any wash and pay for all the extras. Get the best when you catch the happy wave at your local Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Hi, I'm Jody, owner of Sassy Southern Designs, located at 1294 First Avenue, right behind McDonald's here in Lawrenceburg. We carry ladies' clothing size small to 5X. We would love to have you come out and shop with us for the holidays. We get new arrivals in every week. And shop small, shop local. We love supporting our local families here in Lawrence County as well. So we hope to see you this holiday season.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers and the doers, to everyone who works hard and plays hard. Whether it's your first Silverado or your 10th. Thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup.
Buying or selling a home has never been simpler or more professional than with Realtor Jacob Patterson guiding you through the process. Jacob is currently featuring this beautiful new construction property in Loretto, Tennessee, located near the Cherokee Hills subdivision.
Hi, I'm Jacob Patterson from Caldwell Banker Southern Realty, and if you're looking to buy or sell or interested in this home that we featured today, just give me a call or text at 931-279-1707 anytime, any day, and I'll be there to help you.
Are you busy at home or at the office and can't get away for your favorite meal? Simply pick up the phone and call Wright's Delivery Service. Locally owned, locally operated, fast, friendly, and reliable. Phone 256-762-3031 or visit WDSordering.com.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco products. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobile. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit InServiceSpecialties.com.
Whether you're shopping in Lawrenceburg, Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Tegan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Tegan's Food Store today.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tennessee
Almost a minute to go here in warm-ups of halftime. JP, you got our first half tallies and stats, please, sir.
I do. I got some leading scores for both teams. We'll start with Summertown. Grayson Burleson with 12 to lead all scorers tonight. Also in double figures, Kurt Burleson with 10. And Jackson Bennett has 8. Leighton Sherman with 3. And Blackwood with 2. That would be which Blackwood?
It would Kaysen.
Kaysen, thank you. That's the only first name I didn't write down. Right. For Giles County, Jason Coffey leads the way with 7. Kaysen Howard, the freshman, with 4. Carter Kelly also with 4, and Deshaun Howard with 2. Only 17 for Giles County in the first half. A low-scoring game for them. Give credit to Summertown's defense and their execution on offense as well, the two combined. I think it's a well-rounded game so far.
And I think you can tell Giles County is missing some players, some key players from last year's team. They're probably just trying to find themselves and are missing four really good ball players. So I think that's kind of expected, and I think, probably Coach Campbell is probably using this opportunity to say, let's just get better. You said it was a double overtime loss.
Double overtime game. No, at home
against Shelbyville.
Against Shelbyville, yeah, it was an entertaining game, and both teams had foul trouble, so they had some guys in there in overtime and that normally wouldn't see the light of day, but got some good action.
It'll be Giles County's ball as we start the second half. Kaysen Howard, the freshman, as JP told us, kicks it out to Malachi Brown. Now up top to Brewer. Three-pointer just won't fall. Coffey comes in there with a rebound. Turnaround, jumper, baseline. Good turnaround shot, good form.
And that's what Coffey can bring that nobody else on the floor can do.
And I don't know if Summertown's got anybody that can defend it. Leighton Sherman trying on the give and go to Kurt Burleson. He gets stopped. Good defense there by Brewer. Kicks up top to Howard. Bennett over to Kurt Burleson at the high post. Thought about pulling up. Kicks over to Howell. had a brain fart there. Forgot Graham's last name. Leighton Sherman. Giving back to Hal. Losing the handle just a bit. Summertown needs to reverse the ball, and they do. Going to hand off to Grayson. Grayson Burleson spinning in, trying to work over. Now gives out to Kurt Burleson. Pull-up, jumper, free throw line, good. Kurt's got to where he's mastered that shot. He's got a lot of touch for a big man. Driving in the lane. Shot gets blocked by Kurt Burleson as Howard tried to take it to the rim. Jackson Bennett coming the other way with it now for Summertown. Leighton Sherman had Howard down low, or Howell down low, didn't see him. Grayson Burleson dribbling around the elbow, gets stopped, now kicks out. Bennett thought about the three, tries to force it out in the corner. It's going to lead to a turnover. Here comes Cason Howard. Layup up and good. Good transition basket there for Giles County. Makes the lead 37-21 in favor of Summertown.
That was nice help defense by Giles County. Allowed them to switch and to get that stop in the interior and get the steal.
Sherman driving baseline off the glass and good. Good take by the sophomore there. Puts it back to an 18-point lead for Summertown.
That was a senior move right there, Clint.
I don't know if you're friends with his dad on Facebook, but if you're not, you really should be. Shouldn't he, Will? He's got the two twins, and they're just sophomores, and they're doing a good job, but they had a rough game their first night, couldn't buy a basket, and they're both really good three-point shooters. So immediately after that post, their dad, Dusty Sherman, who's sitting across the way from us, said, bros, he calls them bros on Facebook. He said, bros combined for a grand total of 0 points in their first game their sophomore year. Hopefully they can combine for 2 in the next game.
Only one way to go, Clint.
And they have gotten better.
Only one way to go.
Three-pointer up. No good, misses everything by Howard, but it's saved by his big brother. Coffee going to drive in the lane. We're going to get a hand check there.
That's what big brothers are supposed to do, Clint.
That'll be on Howell, and that will be his third of the contest. Terrius Brewer with it. Kicks over to Coffee. Coffee thought about the three. Now he will take it. Misses everything. Saved by Brewer, but into the arms of Bennett. Kicks over in the corner to Grayson Burleson. His three-pointer up, rolls around, no good. Rebound, Jason Coffee. He's wanting to run. He's got a man in Brown. Loses the handle of it, couldn't save it. It'll go out of bounds, turn it right back over to Summertown. You know, JP, Giles County just looks a little out of sync. Maybe one too many dribbles or one too many or a pass not quick enough.
Yeah, they're overthinking. They're not playing right now. They just need to play.
Bennett up top to Kurt Burleson. On the swing around to Grayson Burleson. Fakes, now trying to dribble left. Feeds down low to Kurt. Good fake move up and under on the reverse layup for Kurt Burleson. That'll put Summertown in its biggest lead of the night at 20 with 5 minutes to go here in the third. Brewer kicks out to Cason Howard. Howard, fadeaway jumper, baseline. It won't fall. Rebound, Kurt Burleson. Kurt, the big man, he's just going to run point himself.
Yeah, try and do it all in this quarter. Both ends of the floor looking good.
Over to Jackson Bennett. He gets stopped. Now Howell with it to Leighton. Leighton Sherman just kind of telegraphed that a little too late and a little too long. Goes out of bounds, but it will go off of Malachi Brown.
Yeah, Grayson had flashed right into the basket and was open for a split second, but you're right. Sherman was just a little late getting it to him.
Summertown be inbounding under their own goal. Fed up top to Howell. Howell over to Leighton Sherman. Down on the block to Grayson. He's got a seam, goes up, gets stripped. I think Grayson thought he got fouled. Looked pretty clean to me. Coffee over to Brewer. Brewer in the corner, now up top. Now Malachi Brown for three. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Howard. Now fight on the floor for it. Summertown somehow comes away with it.
Yeah, Hal just took it away, Clint.
In the corner, Bennett. Gets a little too casual with his pass. And I tell you what, JP, it'd be my worst nightmare if you told me I had to go down there with Latarius Brewer guarding me in the corner. Or Malachi Brown guarding me in the corner.
Rangy, length. That's a couple of ways to describe those two young athletes.
Grayson splits defense. Tries to feed one over to Howell. Just a little too slow developing, and it's going to get tipped out of bounds. Goes off of Giles County. Carter Kelly will check in and give Latarius Brewer a break. Summertown will do it again, inbounding another own goal. Fadeaway by Kurt. Nothing but the bottom of the net, and that's for 3. Kason Howard in the corner to his big brother, Deshaun Howard. Going to get a blocking call on Leighton Sherman. Giles County to inbound under their own goal. That's Kelly. Fed up top to Kason Howard. To Deshaun Howard for 3. Rolls in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound. Kurt Burleson's going to come out of there with it. Leighton Sherman walking it up. Kicks in the corner to Howell. Howell to Kurt Burleson. Got Bennett in the corner. Saw him just a little too late as Kelly's going to strip that and take it away. Here comes Kason Howard for Giles County. Splits the defense, drives in. Roller just won't go. Tell you what, Kason Howard, JP, has got to the rim several times, and he just has not had any luck getting any of them to go in. Grayson, coast to coast, will take that in off the glass and finish that one. 25-point lead now for the Summertown Eagles. Howard for 3 in the corner, no good. Kason Howard gets the rebound. He puts it up, can't get it to go in, and Summertown's going to come away with the next one. Grayson splitting everything. Drives in, splits the defense, off the glass, and good. That's 2 where JP, Grayson Burleson just took it coast to coast.
He was tired of seeing Kurt get all the glory in this quarter.
He
like,
said, whoa,
hey.
whoa, I think he's past me. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Nick Campbell. I think it's just a 30, so we'll stay here with it. JP, you were telling me on the ride up here that you got an invite by Ben Luna, and you got to see the new X-Sports facilities. What did you think of those?
I tell you what, it's I've been around a lot of places with television trucks and studios, and Lawrence County has to be extremely proud with what you've got over there on Weekly Creek Road. It is a first-class facility, and a lot of the equipment is there, the know-how of what they're doing is there, and the coverage with that type of level is unparalleled, I think, anywhere in the state of Tennessee. Really impressed.
I was the same way when we went up, and Will and I went, and they wanted pictures made for us covering Summertown and things like that. I was blown
Nobody
away.
wants to see that, Clint.
Well, hey, I don't think they show it off a lot. Do you, Will? It might have been for tax reasons, JP. I don't know.
But your picture's on the wall, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, it's coming out of the timeout. It'll be Giles County's ball. Kason Howard with it across the timeline. We got both Sherman brothers in now. Well, no, excuse me. I thought Sawyer must have gotten Leighton. We're going to foul on Summertown, and if that foul column's right, that should be the 5th, unless the scoreboard man is quick to recognize who they're on. So that must just be the 4th. They must have one of them guys working the scoreboard. As soon as it happens, he
right
tags
on
it. Kason Howard feeds it out, and it's taken away by Blackwood. That's Kason Blackwood, who's in the game now. He gave Howell a break. Grayson over to Kurt in the corner for 3. Got it. Kurt Burleson having himself a night as Summertown has opened up a 30-point lead here over Giles County.
He's got to be approaching 20, if not there already. Had 10 in the first half.
Coffee kicks out. Runner in the lane by DeMary Holt. It won't go. Now Holt's going to pick up a foul. Be the first foul on Giles County here in this third quarter. I wonder, JP, is DeMary Holt, would that be one of Coach Billy Holt's grandkids?
Grandsons, that's correct. Yep, he's a freshman and seeing some action. He was another one of those that had to get into the game late and did quite well in that double overtime loss to Shelbyville the other night.
Coach Holt, long-time coach over there. You know he did it a long time when he was there, when he was coaching them when me and you were there, and then just retired 2 years ago
That's
from
right.
it.
Yes.
So, JP, I apologize if you already said this. Do you know the names of any of the 4 players, the football players that are not out here tonight?
I do, and I have they escaped me at the moment on the spot, Will. My apologies.
Sorry about that.
No. I could almost give you their numbers, but and I know their faces.
Another turnover by Summertown, and then we're going to turn it right back over. Does Kelly as he dribbles it off his leg?
There's the one kid I can't think of his name, but he's the star running back, but he also plays baseball.
Well, I think he and I can't remember his last name, but he's the one that probably was about the sixth man last year.
KT, yep.
He was probably the sixth man last year on the basketball team, but man, he come in and I mean super defender and quick as lightning.
Yeah.
Steal by Howard. It's going to lead to a layup in transition, and he's fouled by Blackwood. So Howard's going to go line for a three-point opportunity. Case and Howard to the line. Free throw no good. Rebound chased down by Kurt Burleson. Kurt over to Grayson, almost gets it picked. Now hands down low to Blackwood. He goes off the glass and good. He's fouled by Damari Holt. That'll send Blackwood to the line for an and one opportunity. Just weird, JP, that the only way you'll ever see one free throw shot is on an and one anymore.
Yeah, no more 1-and-1s this year, and I know you've touched on it, and we're all trying to get used to it. Every quarter, it resets.
Right.
Fifth foul goes to directly 2 shots instead of any 1-on-1 at 7. So the bonus is at 5, and it's a double bonus.
Right. Blackwood will finish the and one opportunity. Coffee with it. Trying to work in. Going to get a blocking foul on Blackwood. That should send Coffee to the line because we are in the bonus now.
Yeah, it's tough to try to get him on the – what Coffee does so well with his range that he expanded last year and can shoot that 3. You have to go out and guard him, but he can also get by you. He's so quick.
First free throw by Coffee. Rolls around, no good. Having a tough night. Getting it in the cylinder tonight is Jason.
I'm sure Giles feels like there's a lid on that rim on this end of the floor tonight.
Well, that's the one that Will and I have called this is the second night in a row, and both of our coaches fully believe that rim on this end's tight. It sure was for the Lady Eagles last night. Bennett, dribbling top of the key, going to force one down low, gets tipped away and stolen. Credit Damari Holt for that one, but just like that on the ensuing, they're going to try to pass it out to Mason Lane, does Giles County, and it's going to go through his hands and out of bounds, so give it right back to Summertown.
Yeah, he was trying to find the rim for his shot before he caught the ball.
Right.
Because he was setting up for that three-point shot on the wing there.
Blackwood with it, top of the key, feeds it over to Bennett. Bennett, step back 3 on its way, a little short. Rebound Holt. Holt up to Coffee, trying to feed it back to Holt. Holt wasn't ready for it, kind of goes off of his head. I think Holt's going to get tacked with a foul there.
Yeah, you check his nose, make sure he's not bleeding either. That was a nice little shot. Give and go. Got to keep that head on the swivel.
Right. I'll just give you a final from Alabama. Lawrence County beat Marion County. This is the boys' game, 64-50.
64-50. So Lawrence County boys starting out well.
They are.
Lawrence County girls, I think they won down in Winfield last night. I don't know if they played or if they played today, but they had that tough loss against Wayne County, but that's their only loss.
This was mentioned yesterday. Have we seen Ty Bryant?
He hadn't been on the floor today. I haven't seen him on the floor tonight. Coffee with a steal. We may get to see something. Nope, just going to lay it up, and I don't think he got it off before the buzzer. And so that will take us to the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers and the doers, to everyone who works hard and plays hard. Whether it's your first Silverado or your 10th. Thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup.
All right, back at it here. I do want to give a big shout out. Summertown football did have a kind of a rough year this year, only the one win on the season, but I do want to give some shout outs. All region team, Ty Bryant, Logan Love, and Jeffrey Stoll made that one. Newcomer of the year, freshman Caden McCrory, who really had an impact for Summertown. Ben Abbott, Kason Bailey, Miles Green, Brad Hoffman, and Eli Schaefer were all honorable mentions. So big shout out to those young men for a bad year, but still nice to be recognized, JP.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, they put in the work, and everybody deserves the recognition that they deserve.
And you feel tough for those three seniors, too, because as Tennessee fans, we're real used to it more, but had three coaches in about in 4 years. So, that's kind of tough to handle. But it'll be Summertown's ball coming out. Howard almost had a steal and a layup out of it, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Case and Howard.
So 4 more points to be a running clock?
Yeah. I guess.
If we get
35 is the number, right?
Right. Leighton Sherman splitting the lane, got a floater, runner just shortened it a little bit. Grayson with a rebound. He can't get the putback to go, but I think Kurt will get the tip drill. Summertown with a 33-point lead. Well, I'll say this. I wasn't going to be shocked, JP, if Summertown won, knowing what Giles County's missing. But I'd never think in the fourth quarter they'd have a 30-point lead.
They're playing well, there's no question.
Three-pointer on its way by Holt. It misses everything. Grayson Burleson with the rebound. No-look pass over to Kurt. Layup off the glass and good. Looks like we're going to get a wholesale substitution now for Summertown. Wouldn't be surprised Coach Nick Campbell don't return that favor. But he, of course, as short as his bench is, missing 4 football players, he may have been playing everybody all night.
I think he already has brought it.
He already has. I got you. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't see Coffee out there. I did see Case and Howard. But Case and Howard is, as you said, just a freshman.
Yeah, Giles County has 5 freshmen and sophomore on the floor already. And another sophomore coming in, Jameson Smith.
And the freshman, Howard, who's played about all game, he's going to get a break. As you just said, Jameson Smith. Wholesale substitution for Summertown as Sawyer Sherman will come in, as will Mabry, as will Ty Bryant, who decided to play basketball, took a 2-year hiatus from basketball, but he came back. Let's see who else we got out there. Blackwood stayed, and John Colby, what's John Colby's last? Stanley, he's out there. So Mabry trying to work on this defense, gives over to Blackwood. Now Ty Bryant with it. Backdoor give to Blackwood, goes through his hands a little bit, but now out to Sawyer Sherman for 3. It's long. Rebound Holt. Holt kicking it up. Here comes Reynolds. Reynolds gets taken away by Mabry.
John Paul, I guess you remember Mabry's dad playing back in the day.
Played with you, right?
Yeah, he was your age, John Paul. I think he's a year ahead of me.
Three-pointer no good there by Sawyer Sherman. Here comes Holt with it. Feeding on the backdoor cut. Good give to number 21, Driver, but it gets tipped out of his hands. Now Driver's found the rebound, goes up, and it won't go.
Driver is one of those players that got into the ball game in the double overtime, or in the first overtime, hit a 3 with less than 10 seconds to go to tie it to send it in the second overtime.
Wow.
Fresh off the bench.
Ty Bryant getting some minutes here. He takes it to the glass, finishes. Makes it 60-23. Now Holt. Up top. Smith. Back to Holt for 3. Misses everything. Here comes Sawyer Sherman with it. Mabry all alone in the corner for Summertown. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound by Stanley. Stanley to Blackwood. Blackwood driving in. Almost gets the finish. But he's going to be grabbed on the arm and fouled. And the clock is continuing to run, as Will asked about earlier. And so Blackwood will go to the line to shoot 2. First one by Blackwood, nothing but net. Sub here for Coach Nick Campbell in Giles County. Caden Evans will come in. He'll get Deshaun Howard, the sophomore for Giles County, a break. Probably end his night. JP, I was thinking about it the other night. You remember that game me and you and Jeff called, that sub-state game against Moore County?
I do.
Holy cow. Have you ever been in a gym and anything been that loud?
That was incredible. That was a good night.
Mason Neal going to check in. He's going to give Blackwood. Blackwood's night's probably over. What made me think about it, there's more county girls here, and they're going to watch this next game because they won today, so they're in the championship tomorrow. Winner of Summertown Huntland will play Moore County tomorrow night. Three-pointer in the corner by Holt. Rolls around no good. Rebound Giles County. Now Neal trying to come in there and steal it, and he does. Here comes Ty Bryant with it. Ty feeding up to John Colby Stanley. He can't come down with it. They're going to say he gets tipped and goes out of bounds off of Giles County. Mabry up to Bryant. Bryant trying to find a seam. Now out to a wide open. Neal had the three, but he's going to drive in. Floater off the glass, off the front of the iron, no good. Now Ty Bryant will take the three. It's no good. Rebound was going to come down to Giles County, but I think Stanley's going to get an over-the-back call. And he will.
Well, the starters for Summertown obviously in midseason form with the way they played tonight, Clint. But I tell you what, this bunch that's out there now, I don't know how much playing time they've gotten so far early in the season, but they're running the offense and look like they know exactly what to do.
Credit one of our old buddies, Mr. Wes Woods. He coached a lot of these freshmen, sophomores the last couple of years in middle school basketball. So
Wes's head is big enough.
Well, that's true, but we do got to give him a little bit of credit. Driving into the lane was Darian Driver. Ball gets tipped and deflected and goes out of bounds off Summertown. So Giles County be inbounding under their own goal.
We said this yesterday. There's a lot of freshmen on this Summertown team, and they got a full JV schedule, separate from the varsity schedule that they'll be playing this year because there's so many of them that need to get work in.
It's a good problem to have.
It is. It is.
All right, Ty Bryant. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was going to say, Mr. Referee out here said it stays with white ball, but Ty tried to be a little sneaky and go in there and take one. And the referee didn't catch him. Jamison Smith, three-pointer no good. Rebound Mabry.
Let's say my all-time worst moment playing basketball as
John Colby Stanley's shot won't go, but go ahead, Will.
In a scrimmage at Marshall County, my team scored a basket, and I tried to take it out of bounds right after that. That was and Coach Woodard looked at me like, you idiot. that was my worst moment of all time. That just reminded me of it a little bit. So he was doing it deceitfully. I was doing it accidentally.
A lot of back and forth right here from Summertown and Giles County. Neal, jumper baseline, it's no good. Stanley with a rebound, going to kick out. Bryant now over to Mabry. Mabry driving baseline, off the glass and good. Good take. I was going to say Coach Long's just going to take a timeout just to get all freshmen in the contest now.
So you got Bryant's brother out there, Mason out there. Jack Hallmark's out there.
Jack Hallmark also is Max Dillard. It's Courtney Dillard, Courtney Alexander's son.
Okay. Yeah, Ryder Blackwood's out there.
But if you think I'm learning all these names right now, Will, we'll just sit here and talk. Good take there by Damari Holds. He finished the left-handed floater right in the middle of the floor.
Speaking of hold, you got a hold in for Summertown, 55, right?
In the corner, that's Ryder Blackwood. His shot won't go. We're under a minute to go here in the contest.
If you count golf, Ryder's a three-sport athlete.
Well, why wouldn't you count golf? Will? What's that supposed to say?
Wow.
We won like 6 state championships in golf.
Is that the truth?
Spoken from somebody who didn't know how to play golf.
That's true.
Yeah. Landon Holt's the other freshman that's out there.
Going to get a walk on Summertown. Turn it back over to Giles County.
Not Landon Holt. Let's see. They alternate their jerseys.
I've got 55. Jack Hallmark as my number 12 on mine.
No, 55 is who I was.
Yeah, 55, I've got Landon Holt. Is that not Landon Holt?
They alternate.
You're supposed to know. You got a son that's a freshman.
I know.
Hey, I'm done, JP. My youngest one's a senior, so anything about around to the sophomore class, I know nothing. That's how the time will run out. All Summertown here in this semifinal game in the Cornersville Classic. Summertown will make their way to the championship tomorrow night. Stay tuned with us. We'll be getting ready for Huntland and Summertown here in the same semifinal matchup, trying to make the championship tomorrow in the girls contest. You going to keep this one running, or you going to start a new feed?
We're going to start a new feed unless you think you're going to do an interview or something.
No, I'm not going to interview anybody right now. I'll interview Coach Wes Long at halftime of the girls' game. So we'll start a new feed for J.P. Plant and Will Pettis. We'll be back for the girls' contest here in just a moment. Stay with us.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.